In this video guide, I want to show you some free alternatives to Microsoft Office. You probably already know Microsoft Office. It's a complete package of various types of software. And if we click here on the first link, we can access the official website where you can find all the information. The most famous are probably Word to write documents. You have PowerPoint to create slides of images, presentations, so on. And you have, you can just give it a look. If you don't know what Office is, you find all the information here in the website. So the two alternatives that you can use instead of buying Microsoft Office. So these are two completely open source and free to download and install options, and are OpenOffice from Apache and LibreOffice. So these both work very nicely. They both work in a similar way. Of course, you will find more tools and more features in Microsoft Office, because these two are obviously the free alternatives, so they are a little bit less accurate, or they have a little bit less tools and features, but they still work very nice. They still do the job. In my opinion, I have tried both of them. I think that LibreOffice is more user-friendly. It has a nicer interface. It's more close to Microsoft Office, but you are free to download and try both of them. They are free, so you can do whatever you want. And you just have to click on the download link that you find here on the two official website, the first link that you find in Google search. So you just download, and in this case, again, I want to use LibreOffice because I like it more. I like this very clear interface, really neat, and I just have the download link right here on the home page, and you can again find a lot of information here if you want. And if you see here, if we go to find some more information, you can see that you have the same tools that you find in Microsoft Office. They are just called in different names. For example, Word is called Writer, and Excel is called Calc, and PowerPoint is called Impress. So basically, you just follow the colors. They have the same colors that you find in Microsoft Office, so they are really similar. So this is PowerPoint, Excel, Word. This is for image, and this is, I guess, for something similar to Access. So we just get into the home page, click on the download link, and here are the various versions that you can download. You can find it for Mac, for Linux, for any operative system. So it's really a nice and complete offer. And also you can find other stuff here. Since it's open source, you can find the source code and also other versions. But of course, we will download the latest version here, which is, I think it's pretty stable, so we can try that. And we click on download, and you can also donate, of course, a little bit of money if you want to support this free project. And there it is. It's just started autonomously without saying anything. So here I will just say yes, save, and now it will save the package inside my download folder. So I just have to wait a few minutes. Well, actually, a lot of minutes here. It's about 30 minutes long, but I am downloading also other stuff. So I will pause those other downloads and let's see what happens. Okay, there you go. So now you can see that the time of the complete download has dropped to 4 minutes, so it's a pretty small and quick application to install. So let's just wait these few more minutes and then we will proceed with the installation. And since I will not show you all the different application here like Writer and Calc and so on, I just want to give you a quick look of how they will be visible to you in the screen. So here on Discover you can just go one by one and see what they do. So you can find some more information, but if we want to find something a little bit more about the software interface, we can just search for example, LibreOffice Writer, and we can look for some snapshots here on the images so that we can get an idea before even downloading it. And you can see the interface, it's, I can say, identical to Microsoft Office. They have the same tools, the same interface. You have this toolbar here at the top. In the middle you have the page that you can write on, and on the right side here you have some tools and panels, and you have your zoom down here. You have the counting of words and fonts, characters, and you can change fonts, you can change colors of the text, the size, and so on. So you have everything you need to make wonderful documents, and you can then publish them, for example. And this is just a quick view of Office Writer. Let's see Calc, and this is exactly the same as Excel. So you can create these tables, do some calculations, you can create some infographics, some charts, and so on. So it looks exactly the same as the Microsoft Office app. And also I want to add another alternative, which is actually the Google. You have Google Writer, and you will find this if you have a Google account. You can log in and you can use this really similar tool. You can use it online, you don't have to install anything, and also you have some other tools here. Well, let me show you directly in Drive, because to access these tools here you have to go to Drive, and once you are in Drive you can create, this is the Google Drive interface. You just click on with the right click anywhere, and you can create these documents, which are Word documents, but also you have this Excel worksheet. So it's again just identical to the original Excel, and also you have this Google presentation, which is the same of Google PowerPoint. The only drawback here, the only negative fact, is that probably in the next year Google will sell these tools here. They will not be free anymore, so you can use those here in the following months, but then probably they will become for sale, so they will not be free anymore. So now I have just finished to download the LibreOffice, so I just double click on the icon here in the download folder where it is. There it is. So I double click there, or I can just open the file here down at the left, the bottom left, and then I can proceed. And it already detected my language, which is Italian, but I will just guide you really quick on this installation wizard, because it's really simple. Well, now it's just calculating the space, the necessary space in my computer, and it says, okay, you have enough space, so let's move on. I will just press here. This you should find here like next, something like that. And you can choose a typical installation, or you can personalize the installation. That is which software you want, which you don't want, and where you want to install it, which hard disk in your system. So in this case, I will just go with the typical and hit next, and I will create a shortcut on my desktop so I can open it right away. And I don't want to check this other on, which will launch the LibreOffice every time I launch the system. I don't want to do that. I want to do that manually every time. So I will just hit install, and now I just have to wait. There you go. Yes. And also the installation shouldn't be very slow because it's and very long, because again, it's a very small package of tools. These are really simple software, so you just have to wait these few minutes. So these are all the alternatives to Microsoft Office that you have right now. Well, you probably have some more, but these are the three most important ones now in the market. So feel free also to explore the web and find also some other solution. And if you want, you can also leave comments under this video, and you can perhaps add some other suggestions or some other websites and other similar software. Okay, so now we have finished the installation. Let's hit finish, and we have to restart the computer to have everything finished. So in this case, I don't want to restart it right away. Just want to show you the desktop icon here for the package. And if you click here, you can search for Writer, and this is the alternative to Microsoft Word. And you can search for Calc, and this is the alternative for Microsoft Excel. So for example, let's open one of these. Let's see if it will open without restarting. It should open. Just a few seconds. There you go. Okay, so there it is. So you can open any other software in the same way here. You can search for them inside your start menu here, or you can just make a search. Like Impress is the other one, which is the PowerPoint alternative. There you go. So just click here, you do the same thing, and just wait a few seconds. There you go. And also you can double click on this icon, and here you can open whatever you want. So you can start with a Writer document or with a Calc Impress. This is for drawing. This is to make mathematical formulas, and this is database. So it's similar to Access. So this is all for this video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel and see you in the next video.